Welcome back. You're watching Republic TV, and the top story we are tracking at this hour today is a big day in the Sunanda Pushkar murder case. This, of course, being that today is the first day when today is the first hearing on Subramanian Swamy's PIL that will be heard in the Delhi High Court today. And the big question obviously being, will the CBI now investigate into this case? Subramanian Swamy has made it very clear that there are several discrepancies that have been observed in Shashi Tharoor's version to the police vis-a-vis what his man Friday Narayan had said. Remember, Republic TV also exposed 19 tapes, a series of stings and exposes, and 19 tapes which reveal discrepancies in the versions put out by Shashi Tharoor and his man Friday Narayan. Now, this, of course, being a big day, as not only is it the first day of this hearing, but also we are waiting to see. In fact, a while back when my colleague Payal spoke with Subramanian Swamy, he made it very clear that up till now, the investigations that have been taking place by the Delhi police have not got out the complete truth, and a CBI probe is very, very necessary, which is the... And let's now go across three of my colleagues, Payal, Rhythm and Nalini, three of them join us. Let's first go across to Payal. Payal, you spoke to Subramanian Swamy a while back. Several important points that he raised, most importantly being that a CBI probe is very, very important in this case.
Well, of course, yes, that has been the prayer that Subramanian Swamy, in fact, put in before the High Court, clearly stating that this is the case of a high-profile murder. His argument has been that this talks about the state of affairs for security of women. If a former minister's wife could not be sort of secured in a five-star hotel premise, then what is the women's security they're talking about? So clearly, these are the points that he will be, in fact, raising in the PIL hearing that happens today. Is the first day of the hearing. Remember, he talks about the fact that there was a systematic botch-up by the Delhi police. There was a fact that there were discrepancies as far as Shashi Tharoor's version is concerned. He also highlights the fact that it is a murder crime in a 7-star hotel in the national capital, which has national as well as international involvement, to silence the victim, which is, of course, Sunanda Pushkar Tharoor over here, from exposing a media conference, highly placed and powerful persons in a major corruption scandal. Obviously, he's referring to the IPL scandal. So there are going to be a lot of pointers that he's going to put out. We, in fact, spoke to his co-applicant over here as well, Ishkaran Bhandari, a short while ago. They're extremely confident. They feel that all that will take them is about 2 or 3 hearings to be able to convince the court that this has been a systematic botch-up. There have been discrepancies. Even Narayan's statements also feature in the arguments. Remember the Narayan tapes that Republic has managed to expose. Prema Sridevi did speak to Narayan on a number of occasions, where she got misleading information time and again from him. So clearly, I mean, this according to Dr. Swamy is a very, very important case which needs to be pursued. Justice needs to come. It's been over 3.5 years. And more than anything else, he's basing his argument on the fact that women and women's security is equally important. If cannot be guaranteed in the premises of a 5-star or a 7-star hotel, then God alone knows what happens to women all across. So this is something that he will be pursuing very aggressively. He's in fact going to be asking for a very quick hearing, because enough time he feels has been lost in this case.
And Payal, let's now go across to our legal editor Rhythm, who also joins us live. Rhythm, take us through the legal recourse that follows from here. Payal just took us through the arguments that Subramanian Swamy is going to raise in the court today. What happens from here?
So Yosha, what we're really expecting to see from the Delhi High Court is whether in fact after this PIL has been now filed in the Delhi High Court, will they be going ahead and filing a notice? At Gate 5 is the main entry of the Delhi High Court, where we are waiting to see what will really happen. Like Payal has been tracking Subramanian Swamy since morning, he's very clear what he's looking for right now is a CBI investigation. Remember the reasons that he's giving for a court-monitored SIT to be looking into a CBI investigation. What he's asking for is huge. He's not only asking for a CBI investigation, but a CBI investigation that is court-monitored, and there's also an an SIT that's actually looking at the CBI investigation. The reason he's given for this is threefold. One, he says it took 9 months for the Delhi police to wake up and to see they did not have Sunanda Pushkar's bag. They did not know that Sunanda Pushkar's certain extremely private garments were missing. They didn't know her clothes were missing in that Hotel Leela at that point in 2014. Second point they are saying is it took 9 months for the Delhi police to even examine her husband Shashi Tharoor. Why did they take 9 months? In this PIL that's been filed in the Delhi High Court where we are reporting from, he also says why was it taking them 9 months to question powerful people, also questioning that and saying Delhi police has been influenced by powerful personalities and their henchmen. It's not once or twice but several times over in this PIL that's been filed in the Delhi High Court. He says this. Another point he says is it took 9 months for the Delhi police to realize that there were missing pieces that were found at Hotel Leela. There was probably the body being shifted from one room to another. He also says at one point of time that there were several things the Delhi police missed, such as at one point he says the Delhi police didn't even know and didn't even collect samples that the deceased had at that time. Urination samples on the bed sheet. Why was this not collected? So several points where he's mentioning the Delhi police in fact botched up the investigation. At Gate 5 where I'm reporting from, we're going to be going inside at roughly 10:30 where this case is about to be heard in Court 33. We've also got my colleague Nalini joining in from Gate 8 from where Subramanian Swamy is going inside. Payal has been reporting non-stop on it from morning. She's gotten a word from Subramanian Swamy. The intent is clear, Soyesha. At Republic, the only thing we're asking for is justice in this case. We're not naming anybody, but questions have to be answered. All we're saying is finish the questions, answer the questions. Why is there no charge sheet in the case? Something we've been asking at Republic, something Subramanian Swamy has raised several times over in this PIL. What we have to see is how soon could there be a notice on this at the Delhi High Court?